Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I guess one of those time frames fit in within where you are at the moment. I welcome you to this presentation on performance management. My name is Willis Ambogo. I'm the founder and lead consultant in Delsco Enterprises, an organization with the mission of enabling performance. I love performance management and I love talking about performance management. I have used performance management for quite a long time, to be specific, over 20 years. And in that time, I've seen some things change about performance management, and I've seen some things remain the same. What have I seen changed? Over this period, I've been seeing more and more use of formal performance management. That is to say that performance management has always been there, but now organizations are adopting more formal use of it with the intent of improving the overall performance of the organization and getting better results. I've also seen increasing use of ICT to support performance management processes. But what has remained the same, that this is really key to me, is that the core principles of performance management have remained the same and will always be the same. And also the other thing that has remained the same is that performance management is about people. It's about staff. And more importantly, it's about the human factors that the people or staff come into performance management with. Performance management to me is a game changer. I see it as a very useful process that enables development of performance culture in an organization. Used effectively, it also enables elevation of development. Now, staff do need to be continuously renewed or continuously developed. I've also seen performance management bring in a good understanding of purpose of work. Very often people wake up, get ready, go to work. But the question is, do they link to the purpose of their work? That's very important to me. I also see performance management as very, very powerful. Very powerful in the sense that it enables shifting mindsets for the better. It also enables real teamwork at the workplace. Much better than when people go out for these team buildings and they come back. And unfortunately, they fall back into the routine. And the actual teamwork or team building that people went for more and more get packed at the doorsteps of the organization rather than being used and applied on a day-to-day basis. It's powerful because I see it helping get the best out of people. And if you can get the best out of people, what more can you ask for? And in getting the best out of people, you are able to build competitive advantage and growth in the organization. But at the same time, I've seen successes and failures with performance management. Now, I equate this to people, going back to the people that I talked about. People having good tests representing the success of the organization, good test of the performance management, and sometimes bad tests of performance management. Getting good experiences of performance management or bad experiences with performance management. It's important to actually look at these. Now, when you talk of the bad tests and good tests of performance management, I'm talking about when I talk about the bad tests and bad experiences of performance management, I see that in some symptoms symptoms of bad tests and bad experiences are some cries that I see in organizations. I hear cries like, my boss gave me objectives. I didn't necessarily agree with them. My boss gave me performance ratings, X, Y, Z. I didn't necessarily agree with them, but I had to swallow them. Or things like, the tool does not work for us. We don't understand it. There's something amiss somewhere. Or comments like, we trained staff on performance management, but unfortunately they do not seem to get it. Comments like, staff don't buy into it. Why is that so? These are reflecting some bad tastes somewhere, some bad experiences somewhere. Comments like, some managers give high ratings, some managers give low ratings, creating an unfair situation in the organization. How do we moderate this? I hear comments like, sometimes staff get good ratings, but the organization keeps getting or missing the strategic objectives. And amongst the others, we want a balanced scorecard tool because our current tool is not working. And I could go on and on and on. Examples of the bad tests. Because I want to focus on how do you deal with these bad tests and bad experiences in performance management. And I want to liken this to the tests and experiences in eating. Okay, in eating food. When the food tastes bad, you don't want to go back. When your experiences with the food or the ambience of how the food is served, you really don't want to go back. So, my presentation is going to kind of walk through the process of preparing performance management dish. And in the end, we want to have performance management dish that is palatable, that is enjoyable, that you really want to go back to. And in the process, hopefully we should be addressing some of these things that indicate or are symptoms of bad tastes and bad experiences. Now, when you want to prepare a meal or a dish for that matter, you need ingredients. So I'm going to walk through what I call primary ingredients. These are the things that determine what dish it is. Is it a meat dish? Is it a fish dish? Is it a vegetable dish? Is it a chicken dish? And then I'll walk through the ingredients that bring in the flavor, the aroma, the texture, for lack of a better word. In other words, how do I bring out that good taste in performance management? Because if I just focus on the primary ingredients, I may get meat, but the meat has no taste. I may get fish, but the fish has not the good taste that I'm looking for. Liken it to the performance management processes that go right through to the end, and you end up with a performance appraisal. So we take that, yes, we've done performance management, but really the taste was horrible. I don't want to go back to it, isn't it? And then lastly, I'll go through the process of actually preparing the dish. Now that we got the ingredients, how do I actually produce the actual dish that is eaten? Now, to me, and if you ask any chef, I believe, I'm not one, but I believe, if you ask any chef, all those three stages of coming up with a meal are very, very important.